Good morning, Kinders. Happy Thursday. I hope you are having a lovely week, even though we've had way more snow than I expected. You have 6 tasks again today, and they should be pretty straightforward, including a game for math, where we'll practice counting our money. All right, let's jump in. First job, as always, is handwriting. Beautiful name at the top. Here's what your sentence says today. Divine Mercy Sunday is 3 days away. And it has an exclamation point at the end, which means we're excited. So you need to write that once in print and once in cursive. And then you have super simple sight words today, is, in, and it. So you write print, cursive, and remember you can go next to the words or underneath. On the sentences, make sure you go underneath. That is your first job. Your second job today is working on those ick words. So you are going to need a blank piece of paper. And you're going to draw a giant stick, okay? So I'm just gonna draw it like this. Kind of like a rectangle that comes to a point. See that? You could even have it a stick with little twigs coming off of it. And we're actually gonna make this stick, since it's spring and things should start growing soon, we're going to have it blooming with ick words. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to have leaves on here with ick words. So if you look, a leaf is kind of like a teardrop shape, but it gets a little bit pointier at both ends. So on my stick, I'm going to write stick. Since that's an ick word, we have a stick. So I'm going to write stick right here. St, S-T, and then I-C-K. And then let's try to find an ick word for each of those leaves. Lick. I'm going to write lick on this one. Okay, there's lick. It's another ick word, lick, stick. What about a name? Nick, that gets a capital. Okay, there's Nick. So I have lick, stick, Nick. What about tick? Like a clock goes tick-tock. Tick. And what about slick? Now, if you can think of 10 words or more, that would be fantastic. Okay? So you should have all of those words, and you can color that blooming stick beautifully. That's your second job. Stick with ick words. Your third job today is coloring nouns, verbs, and adjectives. So you have this page. It has some nouns, some verbs, and some adjectives on it, okay? You will need 3 different colors. You can pick any 3 colors you wish. That's why I didn't list them on there. I want you to choose. So I'm going to choose blue, pink, and maybe a nice purple. Okay, so I've got blue, pink, and purple. I'm going to color my nouns pink. So I'm going to draw an N with pink. So I remember if it's a noun, pink. I'm going to do my verbs, blue. And my adjectives, I will do purple. Okay? So there I have that. Now I'm going to go back to the top and read this first word. Cat. Let's start with noun. Can I pick up a cat? I can. A cat's a thing, so I'm going to color it pink, since my N for nouns is pink. Then we'll go to the next one. Run. Can I pick up run? No. Could I run on the field? Yes. So that's a verb, okay? I will color that blue. Let's do the next one. Jump. Can I pick up jump? No. Could I jump on the field? Yes. So that's another verb. It's also blue. Okay. Now let's go to the next one. Do you see this one? Big. Now listen. Can I pick up big? No. Can I big on the field? No. Can a dog be big? Can I have a big dog? Yes. So that's an adjective, and I need to color it purple. So here's what I want you to do today. color all of these. You can ask your mom and dad for help. Okay, there are 15 of them for you to color. Once you get them all colored, I want you to cut them out and put them in a Ziploc bag or a safe place because you will need them again next week for a silly game. So today you're just coloring them so that you can see your nouns, your verbs, and your adjectives, and then cutting them apart and saving them. Okay? That's your third job. Your fourth job is in your black book today. And we're going to do a fairly quick sentence, okay? If you've been watching Miss Ferrier's assemblies in the morning, you will find out that after the Greeks defeated the Persians and had all this time to do these wonderful things, they actually started fighting each other. And it was Athens and Sparta. And the big deal was one city-state did not want the other city-state to get more powerful. So they decided to have a battle. So our sentence today will just say, the Greeks fought each other. Okay? So you will need your black book out. You will draw your line. And then you will write your sentence. The, capital T, Greeks, capital G, fought. That's a funny word. It's spelled very differently than it sounds. Each other. That's your sentence today, only 5 words long. Okay, and then we're going to draw them fighting one another. So you can draw 2 Greek soldiers or more. They had on their helmets. Okay. They've got their swords and spears out. Remember, they also kind of wore things that look to us like dresses. They're called tunics. So here I've got my little guys so far. Okay, we want to put them in sandals because that's what they wore. I want to give them shields. Okay, so I'll put a shield over here for this guy, a shield over here for this guy. So one hand's hiding behind the shield. Okay, and then you'll have this hand kind of bent like an L. You see that? Okay, and then you gotta get your sword up there. Okay. So you've got those guys. Should probably make them mad. No one's really happy going to war. Okay, and then you can go ahead and color your little soldiers in. So the Greeks fought each other. That's your fourth job. Your fifth job is reading. And then your sixth job is a math game. So you should have a game board that looks like this. Okay. And 2 people can play this, or you can end up playing by yourself. That's fine. If you have coins, you will need 6 pennies, 6 nickels, 6 dimes, and 6 quarters if you're ready for quarters. Otherwise, just the first 3. 6 pennies, 6 nickels, 6 dimes. If you don't have them, you can make them like I did. So, remember, pennies look like this with a 1 inside. Nickels look like this with a 5 inside. And dimes look like this with a 10 inside. Okay? Now, you guys can start with just pennies, nickels, and dimes. And so you should have 6 of each of them. Okay? And I'm going to turn this around so that you guys can see my board game. Okay? So here's my board. Now, my partner and I would take turns. So I would put out my 3 pennies, and then my partner would put out 3 pennies. Okay, so I could put 1, 2, 3. Then my partner would come in and put out their 3 pennies. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we'd each do 3 nickels. So here's 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, uh-oh, can't find my third one. Hold on. We'll just do 2 for now. And then we'd each put out 3 dimes. So 1, 2, 3, And 1, 2, 3. Now, you need 2 dice for this game. And if you notice, one of the rows has the ABCs on it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make my yellow dice my ABC dice. So watch how I do this. I'm going to say, ready? 1 means A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, D, 5, E, and 6, F. So watch this. I'm going to roll both dice at once, and that will tell me where I get to pick up my coin. Okay, so here come my dice. So I get to go to 1, because that's what my black dice says, and then I look at my yellow dice and I got a 4. So I go to 1D. So watch this. 1D. Do you see how there's something in that box? 1D. I get to take a 10. You're trying to be the first one to get 6 coins, and then your partner would go. Okay, so look, this person got 4. So I'm in the 4 row. 6, that means F. So I'm 4, F. That person also got a dime, so right now we're tied. Okay, then this first person goes again. 4 again, whoops. And then 2, which means B. So look over here in the 4 row, in the B column, there's another 10. So this person has 20 cents, okay? Then the second person goes again. This time we're in the 1 row, because we got a 1, and we got a 1, which means A. Oh, nothing there. That person doesn't get to take anything. Okay, back over here, we go to the 3 row, and 4, which means D. Nothing there. Okay, then this person would go again. We are in the 6th row, and 5 means E. Oh, nothing there. So you keep going until somebody gets 6 coins. So let's just say this person over here got these 6 coins off the board. Okay, and then when one person gets 6, both people count and see who has the most. So this person would have 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32. Okay, so that is your game today for math. You can play that lots of times. You can play with different people, or you can just play by yourself. And once you get 6 coins off the board, you can count them. Okay, so that is your last task for today. Okay, quickly let's recap. You have handwriting, then your stick with ick words, coloring your nouns, verbs, and adjectives, your black book about the Greeks, reading, and then your money game. All right, love you. God bless you. See you tomorrow.